What's up, guys, and welcome to my channel. My name is Amanda Marie, and over here I love to talk about all things fragrance. So if you like smelling good, please consider hitting that subscribe button and turning on your notification bells. So today's video is just going to be like a little sit down chit chat. I feel like I haven't talked to you guys in forever, okay? Because I don't do my monthly perfume videos anymore. Do y'all miss those? I think about them often. I'm like, should I get back to doing my monthly perfume trade videos? Because I feel like that was my time to just like come sit down, chat with y'all. Sometimes I didn't have my makeup on, child. Sometimes I was in my robe, just chilling, relaxing. Should I do that again? Should I kick that back up, maybe starting in June, and do that for the rest of the year? Comment, let me know. What have I been up to? If y'all have been following me, your girl has been outside, okay? I've been outside, and I feel so happy about that because I want to say in my last little vlog video, I was, saying how I just feel like I wasn't doing anything. Like I went into 2024 saying that I wanted to get from behind the camera and actually meet some of you guys, have events, go to events, and I put it out there in the universe, and baby, the universe has been sending me things. Like I do want to do more vlog videos, but I feel like my life is just, it's not as exciting as the other, vlogging girlies that I watch. They do exciting things. They travel, they go have spa day, they go get their nails done. Honey, I've been doing my own nails since COVID, so, what would I do? What would I do? I guess I can find some things to do. I went to Dallas, and for the Elemental event, y'all saw that video. If you haven't seen it, I will pop a link up at the top so y'all can check that out. I've never been to the scent room before, and I love the scent room. There's so many fragrances in the scent room. If you live in Dallas, like Fort Worth area, you should go there, okay? Because they have so many fragrances. They have niche, indie, I mean, whatever you looking for, they're gonna have it, okay? They're going to have it. Hard to find type of fragrances, they're gonna have it. When I was there, I fell in love with the fragrance from Narcotica called Dulce Diablo. I'll pop up a picture. It's a very realistic chocolate fragrance, gourmand fragrance. It's, oh my god, it is so good. I really want to add that one to my collection. I really haven't been adding any fragrances to my collection besides the fragrances that are gifted to me. We're going to talk about some fragrances that I bought. Two that I bought. They are not necessarily brand new fragrances, like new releases, but they're fragrances that I've always wanted to add to my collection. One in particular that actually went viral probably when I first started my channel, 2019, 2020. That fragrance went viral, and I can't believe, like, 6 years later I finally have it in my collection. But it's so good, okay? I'm gonna show it to you guys in a second. I just kind of want to, have a little chit chat, do a recap of what I've been up to lately. So I went to Dallas, I did that, and then the next weekend Nordstrom had an event. If I still have footage from my camera, I will pop that up so you guys can see. This was my very first Nordstrom, I think it's called Nordstrom Beauty Event or something to that effect. It was a ball. I had a ball. It was $25 well spent. If you have a Nordstrom in your city and they're still having these events, girl, please go. Please go. I'm telling you. If you don't go for anything else, go for the food, honey. I don't know if everybody has food, like every Nordstrom has food, but they had pretty much a buffet at this Nordstrom. This ties into how I ended up doing my whole Chris Collins event, and I'm gonna put that video up this week. I have it I have the footage. I just need to create the video. I'll put it up. But that event happened. Oh my God, where's my phone? Hold on. Yes, April 20th. That was a Saturday. So anyway, how do I tie all this in? So if y'all follow me on Instagram, you guys know I had an event with Chris Collins here in Houston, which I'm so thankful for, because I'm always carrying on about how none of the brands come to Houston. And I'm like, what if they coming to Houston now? I'm not getting invited. Maybe that's the tea. I don't know. But he reached out to me like early April, and it was like, I'm coming to Nordstrom for their beauty event. I want to set up a event with just Houston fragrance influencers, whoop-de-whoop, whatever. And he wanted me to just like spearhead that whole thing. And I was like, Chris, like, the way my anxiety is set up, like, I've never done a fragrance event. I've never done anything like that. I mean, I've planned parties in my life before, but it's my party. You feel me? You know, so doing it for somebody else, it was a little nerve-wracking, but he was like, I know you can do it. It's gonna be great, blase, blase. So anyway, I ended up planning it. We did it at a place called Lava here in Houston. Beautiful setting. It really did turn out really nice, as you guys will see in the video in a few days. I will put that video up, but it really turned out really nice. Anyway, April 20th was a full day, okay? So when he did that, oddly enough, my sales associate at Nordstrom texted me. She was like, hey, we're having this event. I would love if you would come. And she takes care of me. So I was like, oh God. I said, what time is the event? 8 o'clock. I was like, girl, you want me 8 o'clock in the morning? So I took one for the team. I got up at 6 o'clock on the 20th, Saturday morning. Went to Nordstrom. I went to McDonald's, child, and got me something to eat, because I was like, I've never been to this event. I don't know if they even gonna have water. They had like, oh my God, they had a cute buffet. They had anything you can want. Bacon, girl, little mini quiche. They had the lox and bagels, which is salmon and bagels with the cream cheese and the chives. Girl, they had coffee, juice. Baby, let me tell you, that $25 ticket is worth it. I definitely would see myself going every year, okay? And on top of that, the $25 that you spent on your ticket, they give it back to you in a gift card. So you can, they open up the store. Because the event lasts for an hour, which is another thing that really amazed me. I was like, they had on the program like 15, almost 20 different brands there, from Estee Lauder to freaking Mac. Was it Mac there? Mac, Charlotte Tilbury. I mean, girl, you name it. It was so many brands, and they literally did that. Like, they all got on stage, hyped up the crowd. They had a DJ. Each brand jumped on stage for about, I don't know, 5 minutes, 10 minutes a piece, did their little spiel or whatever. And they literally did that for 1 hour. In 1 hour, they had a whole stage set up in the middle of the mall, right in front of the store. Girl, it was fabulous. It was fabulous. I think we were all like still asleep though, because the crowd really wasn't that hype. But I understood it. It was 8 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday. Most of us that worked all day Friday, and we jumping up, you know what I'm saying? And no mimosas. We jumping up, coming to this event. A lot of us were still tired. But, once I ate and got it, I started getting into it. It was really nice. They did giveaways. I didn't win anything, but I really enjoyed that. So after that, I went and chatted with Chris for a little while. And I want to say I left there like around noon, because I wanted to come home, rest my nerves. My event was not until 7 p.m. that night. And but needless to say, I came home. I did not rest, girl. I did not get any. Tried to take a nap. That wasn't happening. My nerves was just way too bad for that. So anyway, the 7 o'clock comes. We meet up for the event, and the venue turned out so cute. Like I mean, for my first event, and it was a small event. It was literally about 10 of us, including Chris and myself. It was like 10 of us. It was small, intimate. I don't think my nerves could have handled anything bigger. You know, the more I do things like that, the better that I will get at it, you know. And it's interesting because Keitra, if you guys don't follow Keitra, she had an event in Dallas same day. She had a cute tea event with Skin Potion, and I didn't buy my ticket fast enough. It was already sold out. Well, God, he always have a plan for me, you know. When I found out her event was sold out, Chris literally reached out to me like the next day, and it meant for me to be here in Houston and have my first fragrance event in Houston with Chris Collins. It was amazing. I had a wonderful time. He gifted everyone a bottle of his new fragrance called Oud de Lis. Lust Oud de Lis. And we got a chance to spray it and smell it. He also gifted everybody a travel size of my favorite fragrance, which is African Rooibos. And everybody, we had a good time. We had some mocktails, we had appetizers, we took pictures. I met Ajay, who I don't know if she has a YouTube channel right now. I think she's planning on starting one. I met, oh my God, so many people I can't think of. I met a few people that I follow on TikTok. Claudia, she's here on YouTube. I don't know if y'all know her. We did a live together. I think it's on her channel. But the event turned out so nice. So nice. And it's crazy because literally earlier 2 weeks prior to that, I was saying how I have all this anxiety and I want to do more, you know, and the universe just heard me and just, girl, it started bringing things my way. And also, I ended up having another event. Well, it wasn't an event. I had a sit-down interview with Delphine Yelk from Guerlain last week. Me and her one-on-one chopping it up about all the Guerlain fragrances. She bought all of the L'Art and the I don't know why I can't say this. The L'Art collection and the La Métier collection, okay? And the L'Art, I believe, is the extrait versions of notes that Guerlain is known for, like rose, iris, tonka, vanilla. And in the La Métier collection, you have fragrances like Fève. They have a Fève Gourmand. Is it a Fève Gourmand? Yes, Fève Gourmand. I remember that. Another one I fell in love with is called Plein Sud. Neroli Plein Sud. Oh my God, I love that one. Love it. It opens up with a little soft spice. The neroli is so like bright and citrusy and honeyed. These fragrances are very honeyed, and she broke down the whole thing about the honey and the bee and how that came about. Like they on their branding is a bee, but the bees are very significant. I'll pop up that interview up here so you guys can go and watch that. I don't want to give everything away in this video, but it's so crazy how that happened, because literally 2 days prior to her being here, she was literally in Houston for 24 hours one day, and after that she was flying to LA, and then she was flying to New York. And 2 days prior to her being here, the brand, well, the marketing team that represents Guerlain reached out to me and was like, she's coming. Are you interested in sitting with her and interviewing her? I said, yeah. Like, yes. And I couldn't believe it, y'all. I've literally been on cloud 9 all week. I don't even want to look a gift horse in the mouth. Like, I don't want to take my blessings for granted, but a lot of times I do sit back and I'm like, how did this happen? Like, you know, and I need to stop questioning God and his timing and the things that he is doing for me in my life, because the truth of the matter is I've been in Fragcom for 5 years now. I've been hustling, I've been grinding, I've tried to be consistent, even though sometimes I feel stagnant. I feel like I'm not in a great creative space, if that makes sense. I'm working a full-time job. I've been going through hell on my job. And oftentimes I get home, I'm exhausted, and I just can't get on and record and just be bubbly, you know what I'm saying? And it's really, really been affecting me tremendously. To the point where I'm like, okay, I may even end up having to look for another job, because I can't do it anymore. And this makes me happy. Y'all, if y'all watch that video with me and Delphine, I was so nervous. I was saying yes all the time, but I had to really be intentional and be like, girl, engage in conversation. Like, you know how to engage in conversation with people in real life, and not just yes, yes, yes. I was so nervous, y'all. I was so nervous. And I read something the other day, and it was like, it feels odd to you when you do something that you've never done before. If it's gonna feel odd, it's gonna feel scary, because you've never done it before. And I had never done anything like that before, with a person on that scale. When I tell you, this lady has created tons of fragrances for Guerlain. Her list, Google her, okay? Google her. Her list is long, and she's been with Guerlain forever. She's an expert. She's a master perfumer. I was nervous, but y'all, I pulled through. It was, I cannot tell you. I cannot tell you. Literally that night I got home and I was looking at the video. I was crying, because I said, wow, this is like what I've been praying for. This is what I've been wanting to do. And I'm getting motion, man. I'm getting that motion. That's what I'm talking about. I'm like, oh, finally. Now all I need is a check to go with that motion. And baby girl, whoa. No, I keep it 100 with y'all. I've been working all my life, and I know that I'm gonna have to continue to work, because I'm a single woman, no husband, no nothing. And as a single woman in today's climate, you need 2 jobs. I'm just saying, you need 2 jobs. I know I'm gonna always have to work, but why can't I be working and doing something that I absolutely love to do, is the question. How do I make that happen? How do I make that happen? But anyway, I have another event coming up with IJ. If you're not following her, go follow her on Instagram. She's IJ, IJE Simon, I believe, on Instagram. Chris is coming back. Actually, he's coming back on May 11th to do a second Nordstrom event. And this is just a fragrance event. The first one I went to was beauty. It was makeup, skincare. This event on May 11th in Houston is all fragrance, okay? All fragrance. And I want to say it's again from 8 to 9. I'm gonna go because I don't know who gonna be there. I'm sure it's gonna be a lot of brands, fragrance brands there, perfumers even, maybe, possibly. So I'm gonna go. And that Friday before though, May 10th, Aja is having an event that she has set up, and so I'm gonna go to that too. So your girl has been getting outside. I'm telling you, baby, my mouth is manifesting. Okay, when I tell you this tongue, I have to be careful what I say here lately, because girl, I've been speaking things into existence, and it low-key, high-key scare me sometimes when I say things and that stuff be happening. I'm like, ooh, what else can I manifest? Okay, let's get into some fragrances that I recently added into my collection. Should I talk about the fragrances that Guerlain gifted me? Since we're on the topic of Guerlain, let's start with Guerlain first. I need to work on my French, okay? If I'm going to be hobnobbing, interviewing the French, honey, I need to work on my French. But she gifted me two. She gifted me one from each collection, one from the L'Art and one from the La Matière collection. And this one is from, I want to say, L'Art. This is one of their extrait fragrances, and this is Vinyl Planifilia Extrait 21. That's what this one is. I hope y'all can see that. So again, I want to say there may be 7 or 8 extrait fragrances, pure extrait, okay? 30% perfume, okay? That's how potent this is. And we didn't smell all of them. I want to say I smelled this one and I smelled the iris one, but out of the two I smelled, the vanilla was the best one. The box that it comes in, and this is a fragrance. So how much is in here? This bottle is not big at all, you guys. I'm thinking this is probably, oh my God, why can't I see this? Oh my God, my eyesight, child. This is a this is probably 50. This may be about 50 mLs, okay? It's a small, tiny bottle. It's not much. Again, it's pure extrait. Now, you know, we'll get into this in another video, but if you guys really knew how vanilla smelled, this smells amazing, by the way, but real pure vanilla is not cakey, it's not gourmand, it's just different, okay? It's a raw material type of situation. But in here, this one opens up a little resinous, a little aromatic, balsamic, rich type of aroma. It smells like pure vanilla with a little different nuances, okay? Y'all, I did not realize how expensive this was. And I wore it for the first time Friday. I thought I was doing an unboxing. But anyway, I wasn't recording, so I got to redo that video. After I did what I thought I was recording, I started spraying this all over my body. Like, I just went in with the sprays. And later on that day, I decided to Google this fragrance. I went to the Guerlain website just out of curiosity to see how much this bottle is. $630 for this little bottle that fits right in the palm of my hand. That's how small it is. Okay, $630, and I'm going in like I just bought this like at TJ Maxx or Marshalls. I'm just spraying it. Girl, you can see the little dent I didn't put in it already. And I was like, you big. I'm just spraying, y'all. I mean, at least 50 sprays. Yeah, 50. Maybe 30. I don't know. But I went ham on this thing. And I said, oh my God. Oh my God. Y'all, but this is beautiful. Ooh. This is right up my alley. I mean, I'm going to enjoy this. Don't get me wrong. Would I personally spend that type of money on a small bottle like this? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But it is gorgeous. And when I tell you, girl, I thank you from the bottom of my heart, girl. I thank you because, baby, this thing is stinging. At that price point, it better be, okay? Anyway, this is Vinyl Planifolia Extrait 21 by Guerlain. Also gifted me my very own bottle of tobacco honey. I absolutely love this fragrance too. This is tobacco honey. This is a gorgeous scent, y'all. Ooh, this is so pretty. I actually have it on right now because I did an unboxing because I'm just opening this box today just so I could talk to y'all about it. And I was like, let me go ahead and do my unboxing video, record that, and before I jump on and start talking to y'all. But yeah, this is beautiful. Y'all, the honey in this fragrance is so realistic. And if you've been following me, you know that honey is a note that is very difficult for me. It is very difficult. I find that in some fragrances, honey can come off smelling fake, synthetic, waxy, odd, weird, old, vintage smelling. No, ma'am. In this fragrance, it is delicious. It is sweet, syrupy, dense, thick. Like, I could eat it. Seriously, that's how it smells. Oh, it smells so freaking good, y'all. So good. The tobacco in here is leafy. It's a tobacco leaf, not tobacco smoke. I would not even compare this to tobacco vinyl. I think tobacco honey is 100 times better than tobacco vinyl. Y'all know I never talk about tobacco vinyl because I never liked that fragrance. It's something in that fragrance that just don't sit right with me. It smells like saliva, okay? But tobacco honey by Guerlain, immediately yes, absolutely yes. 100% yes, 100%. And it's so funny because I only have one other Guerlain fragrance in my collection, and it is Shalimar Tonka Melisame. Hello, that's what I have in my collection. Tell me why she's the nose behind that fragrance. Me and her clique. Like, if I ever get to that space where I'm like creating my own fragrances, like, she gonna be the first one I call on the phone and like, I need you to create a masterpiece for me, okay? Because that lady knows exactly what the hell she doing, okay? Man, she in the kitchen, okay, whipping it up. She know exactly what she doing. Baby, they don't call her a master for nothing, okay? That lady know what she doing. This is absolutely beautiful. This would be something that I more than likely would gravitate to in the cooler months, but I'm so, the way I'm feeling right now, like, I'm so outside right now, I might just grab this and wear it right now. Forget about waiting until it get cold. Baby, oh, she's a winner. She's a winner. Rewind. Let's get into the two fragrances I bought when I was at the Scent Room in Dallas earlier this month. Why y'all don't talk about this? Let me know. Why are the girls not gagging over this fragrance? Why are we not talking about this fragrance? Can y'all see what it is? Arabian Tonka by Montal. Alright, y'all, this make me wanna, ooh, This thing is annoying though. That little piece of thing right there, girl, what is this? I don't like that. But anyway, I smelled this months ago when I was out sniffing things one day. I was at Neiman Marcus and I smelled this. Girl, this thing's so sexy. Ooh, wee. My God, today. Girl. How can I describe this? It does have a Middle Eastern vibe. But when I tell you it's one of the sexiest Middle Eastern fragrances, this is not the Amazon Middle Eastern fragrance, okay? This is the Middle Eastern fragrance where everybody pushing Maybachs, okay? This is Prince of Arabian, okay? This is the opulence, money, okay? This is the girl, that vibe. Imagine layering baccarat with oud for greatness or oud for glory, or mixing, layering baccarat with some type of rose and oud combination, maybe baccarat and Delina exclusive. Yeah, you feeling me now? That is the vibe, but it's sugary sweet. This, I hate the bottles, so I have to admit, I don't care for the bottle. They're too light. I'm used to weighty bottles, like, you know what I mean? Like heavy bottles. This thing is super light. And I'm like, is there anything in here for $180? Girl, I can't see my juice. I'ma let all this slide though, because the fragrance smells absolutely amazing. 10 out of 10. Get into it, I'm telling you. Arabian's Tonka, baby. I bought this cute little bottle of Casamarati's Italica. This was super popular, like I said, when I first started my channel, 2019, 2020. It's been out for a while now, if I'm not mistaken. I want to say this came out in 2016. I may be lying. It is a beautiful almond scent. This is almond, milk, saffron, vanilla, toffee, sandalwood, musk, and cedar. Okay, so when I smell this fragrance, it's creamy. It's not necessarily, how can I put this? Let me just spray a little bit on my hand. I'm just one spray, that's all we need, baby girl, because this little bottle was not cheap. Them almonds coming off like cherries, okay? But it's not medicinal. It's not, you know, giving that strong cherry, cough syrupy type of smell. It's giving a sweet, like a semi-sweet, creamy, milky almonds that smells like cherries, okay? And you get that toffee. This reminds me of, in the dry down, like a pastry, like a baked good, okay? Some type of biscotti or something edible, you know, very much Italian type of dessert. That's what I get from this. I like this. I would probably rank this for uniqueness, okay, I would rank this an 8 out of 10, to be honest with you. I'm glad I got it in a small bottle because I don't really need anything bigger. Like, this would be something that I would wear and I probably would not repurchase, okay? To be honest with you, I probably would not repurchase this. I wouldn't wear it, enjoy it, and that would be it, girl. That would be it. I also just got this in the mail today. This is from a brand called Aesop. Mia. I think it's pronounced Ermia. Okay, let me look it up right quick. This is my first time ever smelling anything by Aesop. If I'm, how do you, let me know down in the comments how you pronounce it, because I know y'all love to correct my pronunciation. So is it Aesop or Aesop? Let me know down in the comments. I remember them reaching out to me, but I don't remember if I picked this fragrance exactly. I think they kind of were asking me like, what's my scent profile? Earthy, sweet, you know, blase, blase. So this is what it looks like, okay? I'm not mad at the bottles. I think the bottles are cute. Y'all know I live for a cute, simple aesthetic. You know, I'm not, at this point, child, there's only a few bottles, like extravagant over the top bottles that I would like to see in my collection. But for the most part, you know, I'm good with a cute, simple aesthetic like this. It kind of reminds me of a fragrance for a guy, to be honest with you.